EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Valley of the Sun at State Farm Stadium here in Glendale. It's certainly hot outside here in the desert, but somehow this Cardinal crowd turned up the heat a moment ago. They were in a frenzy as their team emerged from the tunnel, and the Cardinals, they're set to do battle with the San Francisco 49ers. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Right there, 54 Mike. All day, punt, slam, slam, slam. Watch safety. Deuce. Kill.
The run there on first down, going to get him 5 up to the 30. So this game of our Charles, the talk of the NFL world all week. 2 unbeaten teams. You rarely see such a matchup this deep into a season.
I would agree with that because normally you might get one team undefeated for a while, but 2 teams like this, and I remember in preseason you looked at schedules and said, I think these 2 are on a collision course. It'd be interesting to see if they actually get there, and they did. And to me, the winner of this game has to win the crown of Super Bowl favorite.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. This defense for the Niners, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number? 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches.
6 guy. He's
and he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Relatively small sample size, but that's his longest run of the first quarter. Bounced it out to the outside to make it successful.
And to get there, you actually need some help. It's not just your pure speed getting to the corner, making sure that the blocking is taken care of inside so the pursuit doesn't get you. And oftentimes, those wide receivers, tight ends that might be flexed out, they've got to control the edge and make sure no one from the outside can spill the play before he gets there.
Under 10.
Right back to him on first down. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
Watch run. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Let's go, defense.
And now Murray's going to set up to throw.
Undercut.
And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. Fletcher Cox, the former Mississippi State Bulldog, ringing the cowbell there on the sack. An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd.
I'm coming for you. You mine. Shift. Check.
Now Murray. He finds his man complete. That's Hines. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Bus formation. Come on, boys, come on.
Murray now on first down. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field.
Play fake. Murray.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
This is caught. It's Kirk. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 13-yard line.
Hey, check 24. Check 24. Watch the edge.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Being chased out left toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Come on. You better bring it. He's coming.
From the gun, it's Locke. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Nick Bosa makes that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Right there.
The 13th play now coming on this opening drive. Here's 3rd down.
Check 13. Check 13.
Here's Locke. Now Locke, he lost the football. It's out. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Well, that's a down and distance coaches always talk about trying to avoid, isn't it? I mean, that's 3rd and long. And you just know they're pinning their ears back and coming after him. Sometimes even with extra pressure.
And he knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming. He just fumbled it.
Yeah, he knew it. The offensive line knew it. Everyone did. Yet the pressure was still there, and he ended up coughing it up.
Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at their 38. And now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Ready up.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Get off the field. Kill, kill, kill. Check the backer, check the backer.
They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored. You give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout. And that means your offense has to keep pace.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
Watch tight. Tight ends right.
Pryor has it complete.
Jam.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down. 0 hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
Yeah, we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got the turnover. We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
A first down and more for Edwards-Helaire. And finally down at the 9-yard line. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, They want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Check 50.
10 cycle.
Mike 9.
Hey, red.
Bang L. Bang L. Bang.
Check smash.
Coming, baby. I'm coming, baby.
They'll run with Edwards-Helaire. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
That's all you got, oh.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Hey, keep it up. Keep it up.
Lance, a quick throw out wide, complete. Touchdown! A great effort there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. McCann's got it teed up. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Here we go, D.
And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt like they were in striking distance. And to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? Going to give this time to the tailback. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run.
Mike 54. What we got? What we got? What we got?
First throw now for the backup lock. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Call it a loss of 2 there on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And the win last week, punted 4 times as this one's away. Taken in at the 22. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
Set, hut, 33, yellow.
Hey, we got a seal. We got a seal. We got a seal. Bring it. Bring it.
Hut, hut.
Now Edwards-Helaire. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. Tackled by Isaiah Simmons.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Set,
2nd
ready.
and 5.
Red, 38.
Hey, check. Check. Lucky.
Trouble, 38.
Say.
Ultra.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Edwards-Helaire as they run out of the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. quick throw out wide by Lance, complete. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 4th down. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
And from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. He's at the 40, past the 20. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
Mike 54. Mike 54. Bound to lose one. No. Off. Check 52. Check 37. Check 37. Shift.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. And after getting tackled, he's still down and looking very slow to get up. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Second down at 7.
Mike's 5-4. Target. Switch.
Now again, right side, Mitchell. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with 3rd down and just a yard to go.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to him back.
And now here's a carry heading left. And he'll have the 1st down as he's up to about the 18.
I think I saw a lot of shoulders just drop there. And what I mean by that is they finally were able to relax a little bit because that was an important play call. They needed to pick up that 1st down at this stage of the game.
Yeah, couldn't afford another quick drive and out. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. 51 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Hey, that's big time. That's big time.
A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. He'll air this one out for Kirk. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Got it.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26.
One sec.
Blue striker.
Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4. Hey, here we go. Watch the pass.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Lance escaping the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stuff. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Mark 38.
Hey, we got to get to the ball, D. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep...
Hey, Blue.
38's the mic. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
Now Lance again.
Record.
Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Let's go now.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Off the RPO, he completes it. Touchdown, 49ers. A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. Extra point by McCann, up and good, and it's now 14-0. McCann's got it teed up. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit.
Watch the run.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk, and that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10.
Hey, watch Sam, watch Sam. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Right here, right here.
Throwing now is Locke.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Over the middle, complete. It's Hines. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Watch the screen. Pass.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
Alert flare.
Block working out of the gun. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Watch the run. Hey, alert 48. Hey, we're going to mic the 48 right now. Let's go. I got him.
Kill. Hey, turn it up.
Slam.
Shotgun snap to Locke. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And the Cardinals are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Watch 54.
Here's Locke to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And the Niners are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. So that now 2 consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. You wonder if he's trying to do a little too much out there.
Oh, I like where you're going with that maybe he's pressing it a little bit, trying to be too fine with his throws, or maybe overestimating his arm. It could be a combination of all of those things. In any event, he's got to get it figured out and in a hurry.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting 49ers on top. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49.
Mike's 5-4.
Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback, D-line.
They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. Tackled by Emmanuel Mosley.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for second down. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to third down.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Right there.
Block off of play action.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down.
Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. You don't want it? You don't want none of it. Give me that. Pick up the ball. You go take.
He'll try and run for it. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Thought they might throw the football with a little chunk that they had remaining on fourth down, but they ran it. They got it.
And the reason they were able to get it done, he ran that play with conviction, didn't he? Understood he would get a little bit of help from his friends up front, but it was really on him to go ahead and make the power move and get it done, and that he did.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to tear you up. Don't get nervous.
Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4.
On first and 10, here's Locke. He's going to wind up and air it out. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals draw a bit closer. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
Ready.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's...
And nothing but daylight ahead. The 20.
One play at a time. Here we go.
49ers. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Niners are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown, and cut the lead with the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Check Mike, check Mike. Hey, one set. Check Mike.
Now a handoff as they run left side. A nice little juke. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 78 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter.
You're trash, you're trash. Slam.
Quick slant caught by Kirk. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Focus, defense, focus.
Now a handoff looking right. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. They get the penalty yardage back plus a yard, 6-yard gain, and it's 2nd and 9.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Mike 54.
Hey, let's get some penetration here.
Now to the air, Locke. And Locke throws another one. It's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.